Bayo versus Snake. Yep. Alright. This is going to be definitely a tough matchup for Bayonetta in the jungle. Snake being one of the top 5 characters in the game at this point. Very good at with just spacing, explosives, the kill power, everything. This character's got everything. From combos to kill power to just, if you want to space them out, you can, because they just start chucking grenades and it's just damage over time. It's insane.
That's true, but at least in Bayonetta's favor, with her, what's it called? Her up B potential. I mean, she's really good at comboing characters with a low airspeed, because that's kind of what she relies on, their airspeed being a little low, so she can get her combos like she would in Smash 4. And honestly, Snake does not have the greatest speed in the air. This is not that bad for Bayonetta.
For when he lacks in speed in the air, he does make up for it with disruption combos. If he catches a grenade and Bayonetta starts comboing him, the combo will just drop and the grenade explodes.
Yeah,
which will usually explode right away because of the applied hit. So that's why this matchup was like really, really tough for Bayonetta.
I wouldn't think so on paper, but yeah, I can see what you mean. But at least one thing I can think of is when you catch a Snake in recovery, that's going to be very devastating, because any Snake trying to recover high will just get caught by the up B, and then Bayonetta can just carry them off to the top at that point. And Snakes go for up Bs kind of high up pretty frequently.
They do, but you also have it's the fact that you have to try and catch them, because they can cancel at any time, and they can apply stickies and grenades when they want.
That's true. That is true.
So trying to go like above the or to the like blast zone up above, it's kind of hard for Bayonetta against Snake, just because of all like the destruction tools. Again, like that he has. See, like right there, that should have been a free like shield hit. Bayonetta should have been saved with a grenade.
That's just what makes Snake so insane. Duck Hunt has it, but not to the extent of Snake has, where you can just find a way to escape based on your projectiles. And especially how much little damage they actually do to Snake compared to the other cast. I mean, of course they do the same amount of damage, but Snake can just take the hits for free.
Because Snake is so heavy, it doesn't really, when he gets hit, it doesn't really matter, because he's going to be living to like that 140, 160, even 180 something.
It was a really nice drop, just getting right under Bayonetta before she even realized it, and blowing her up to the top.
I like how he dropped that right there and then jumped, just in case Bayonetta jumped off ledge to try and get over the sticky. So it kind of put her in a 50-50 situation that he could react to.
That's just Snake. Snake has amazing tools to cover just about every option, except for jumping away, which at that point you can just up air, because you know what? Snake has some really devastating aerials. They might not kill up until late percents, but my lord, they'll do a lot of damage.
And there's the forward throw for Bayonetta. Getting the stock down, but it might be a little bit too late. 49% already attacked on Bayonetta. Oh, is this the move? No. 37% does not get it.
I feel like Nair should be lasting longer than it does in this game. I don't know, it just feels like it ends before the animation ends. Or the hitbox ends before the animation does.
I see where you're going. Ooh, not noticing the sticky right there. Very good awareness from J3.
Now that I think about it, this is an amazing stage for Snake, because you can kind of blend in the C4 pretty well.
A lot of stages are like that, where especially when the red dot goes away, so you have like no idea sometimes where it is.
That red dot really shouldn't go away. It makes no sense to have it go away midway while it's still active.
Design, I guess. I can't really say much on that. It's very close to Bayonetta. One up tilt or anything could be the end of it.
Bayonetta's combo potential might be able to bring in a game for her, but is it possible? Will the up tilt wreak happen? Oh, but that's going to be a nice kill right there. And maybe we can see the Bayonetta bring up some damage.
We could. This is Bayonetta's best part right here. It's just low percent, just combos. Good move off shield.
At least she kept one thing from Smash 4. Her early combo potential is insane. She's able to get kills really early and get most characters in the cast.
Yeah, you just have to be smart with it. But honestly, just anything like that would just kill Bayonetta. Just such strong moves on Snake's part. Faith would have had to gone that whole stock without being hit by like a single strong hit, which would have been very unlikely. Up tilt, up smash, any sort of aerial, like up air or back air would have killed.
It's just insane, especially with a brawler. The character has the best edge guarding tool in the game with an up smash. It covers every option except roll, which at that point Snake can cover himself.
Well, not only up smash, but also just place a grenade on the ground or C4.
C4.
You shoot up a mortar, and then if they roll, you set off some 4. If they get up, they have to shield, or else they'll get hit by the up smash coming down. And it's just at that point you're just going for a grab and it's like put them back in that same scenario.
Well, we've got our downtime. I would like to just say, personally, even though this is not the most common opinion, I love watching and fighting Snake. I think his game is so unique, especially in Smash. He plays like an obstacle course. And it's kind of how you have to approach the matchup. You have to focus on dodging the projectiles before hitting the character. Because that is his main game. He has stuff to protect himself, but his projectiles come first.
I can see that, yeah. I do like a lot of Snakes, how they set up, and their like general setup wins. I like seeing them because they're all usually like different in some variation. I wouldn't say they're the most exciting, especially in like a Ditto or like another character that's either set up or spacing based. But I do sort of enjoy Snake to some degree as well.
I would also just like to bring attention to Faith being able to do 2 different parries in a row, parrying, I think it was a grenade and then a dash attack. That's not easy to do considering that they were not in the same parry frame. So good on her for being able to recognize situations like that. You're especially going to need. I feel like parrying is very important to a character like Bayonetta, who has to punish those kinds of windows where the opponent messes up. Most characters have to do that, but that's what Bayo needs in order to get her combos. She doesn't have any safe moves on shield anymore, which sucks.
Bayo's whip punishes are actually like very strong, like right there. That's also a thing. I forgot. I always forget about witch stunts. So if J3 just keeps mortaring like that, Bayonetta can just regular get up and witch time. That's actually so smart on Faith's part.
What I love about Faith's Bayonetta is that it's very adaptable, being able to recognize situations and keep games closer than they were in the last game. Maybe even pull out the win as well.
Like right now, like a back air off stage or some sort of variation like that, it could just tie up this game. Tries to go for the reach, does not get it.
Okay, that's a bit of a move. You see, since this is J3's final tournament in Michigan, he's really trying to make some waves. That's unfortunate, though. This is J3's final tournament, but hope he's having fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hope he enjoys himself in California.
Where's going to Cali?
Yeah.
Cali Smash team is pretty strong.
You got people like Elegant and Void still running amok there. You got K9, I think. Is he NorCal or SoCal? Oh well.
Either way.
That's just Bayonetta. You're able to go so far, you couldn't even tech that. That was the red.
That was a no tech.
That's what's still keeping Bayonetta alive with her niche. She's got she can go the deepest out of any character.
She really can. One of the characters that can still recover from basically blast zone. Characters that are still like that are like Pikachu, Inkling, and a few others that I'm sort of losing right now.
Lucario got one of the top best recoveries, but character pride aside.
What did you say? Ooh, 175 kill.
This is an unfortunate deficit, but one thing that I do like about Bayonetta is that she's able to rack up damage pretty well. Her damage output is pretty significant. That is unfortunate. He had a C4 planet already.
Yeah, he had the C4 planet already. That would have been a nice recovery from J3.
I mean,
this actually ties the game up pretty well. Faith just needs to take advantage of this. But doing afterburn kicks right into grenades is not going to help her.
Not at all, but you know what? If she's able to catch grenades and then provide a distraction by throwing it at the shields, then what's Snake going to do? Stay in shield and then get hit later by the side B through the lag? Through the, shield stun? Or do you want to get poked by side B?
Nice, deactivating the hitbox from Nikita.
Just keep Snake off stage, because one of the best things that Bayonetta can do is gimp characters, especially on a percent like this.
This is a very close game right now.
That's going to be unfortunate damage. One more hit like that and then Bayonetta is done because she's an unfortunate featherweight. But Snake can still get comboed pretty well, so it is definitely not over for Faith yet, as we see going for the up B already.
This is definitely very doable.
Is he dead?
Oh my god. He's so smart shooting a grenade. Oh. That's a recover right there.
That might stay a kill. Yep, that's it. And we're going to go for a game 3 situation. J3 versus Faith. Bayonetta versus Snake.
Very, very nice plays by Faith. Taking advantage of that unfortunate SD. from J3. It's still very, very good.
Honestly, based on what J3 wants a little more room to live, I feel, because that FD was not comfortable. Bayonetta on FD is not a comfortable stage at all, so I was thinking, yeah, Smash Roller Town and City. Give yourself a little more room to live. Give yourself a little more room to play with.
Run around, set up, do snake things. Smash Roll, especially because of that one platform, you can just set Sticky on there, then just take control of that platform.
Even better, from what I noticed, most people seem to lose C4 the most on this stage. I don't know what it is. It's so drastically different from the stage, but I guess it's just enough. Oh, this is FD.
This is an FD variant.
So this is I'm not really sure why FD, because this is a lot more room for Bayonetta to pressure you, but at the same time, it's a lot less room for Bayonetta to escape in your grenades, which is exactly what J3 was abusing by the end of that stock.
I don't know either. This is very interesting.
Other than that, I can't really see.
Smash will have just been a very good pick. Maybe they just didn't realize it was still FD and just decided to play it out.
Perhaps.
I don't know, honestly. It's very interesting.
I wonder if they know. They have to.
I mean, they play it out to like the first time already.
Coming back with a nice side piece. That's great. Dangerous situation because as Snake, you do not want to be off stage, especially against Bayonetta, and you're going this slow. Now I'm thinking about it, Bayonetta could probably just nair the little plane, I don't really know what it's called, and that would completely destroy Snake's recovery. Because now thinking about it, Snake has so much armor on his upbeat.
Snake has armor. If you do destroy it, he gets that little like jump up, and then he can just air dodge up usually. So even if she would have done that, she would have to either get like a meaty hit and disrupt like the armor entirely, or like go really low for the hit, which is hard because it's still has a hitbox of its own.
The progression of these first stocks have been rapidly becoming a lot more chaotic because, as we saw, Snake ended up killing Bayonetta with 170%. That was an immediate kill. This game is a lot closer than we had first seen it. That was a really nice come and read.
Ooh, just missed me. Oh.
That is unfortunate, but Bayonetta still has the opportunity to be able to come back from this. Bayonetta might not be the best character anymore, but she has the ability to do early gimps, especially against a character like Snake, who needs his up B to survive, and you can just kind of break it. So maybe we can see something.
I don't know, as long as J3 just spaces out with grenades and stickies, planting them everywhere. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
it's honestly gonna be tough.
Definitely.
It's gonna be a lot of like trying to deactivate hitboxes to actually get in.
Generally speaking, when you're Snake and you're in the lead, play as lame as possible because that is how Snake loves it, to get his damage. Just start throwing grenades, plant a C4. And that is exactly what J3 is planning on doing here, but he is able to get as little as a counter starters here, or at least some damage to attack on.
Throwing out dash attack, such an amazing move. Get across with shield, it's so safe and so strong.
Especially since it's a low profile on dash attack is great.
Tries going for the down smash, but misses it.
That down smash is a weird move. It goes so far for just a kick.
It really does. It kind of it has a very unnatural sort of hitbox. Ooh, not expected.
Is that it?
That is it. That very unfortunate SD from Fate.
Although the SD was a little unfortunate, Fate being able to smile through it, that's great because this match was really close. Even